Hi class, in this chapter, I'm going to go over in this video, I'm going to go over some questions in your chapter 17 quiz. So let's get started. So if the price level increased from 210 to 228, then what is the percentage of inflation? All right, so this goes back to what you learned in chapter 11. It's looking for your inflation using CPIs. So remember the old formula we have is to find the percentage change. You need to take your new number minus the old number and divide it by the old number and make sure it times 100% to into percentage, right? So for our new number, it's going to be 228 and the old number is 210. So just use 228 minus 210 divided by 210. Then this equals to, let me get a calculator. So 228. No, 228 minus 210 and then divided by the old number 210. So that's a 0.0857. So 0.0857 and times 100%, then this is 8.57% inflation. Okay, so that's how you do that. Just use your new number minus old number divided by old number and then make sure it times 100%. All right, so next question. If our money supply is 11,000, price level is 4.4, real GDP is 33,000, how much is the velocity for money? Now for this one, you need to know the formula for this. Is that your money supply times the velocity for money equals to the price level times the real GDP. I'm using Y for real GDP. Okay, so all you're gonna do, just put numbers in there and looking for the missing variable. So money supply is 11,000. So 11,000. We don't have velocity, so looking for velocity. Price level is 4.4 and times your real GDP, 33,000. All right, so let me get my calculator again. That's a 33,000 times 4.4, and I want to subtract 11,000. So the answer is going to be 13.2 is my velocity. Okay, so velocity equals to 13.2. All right, so that's how you do that. So just make sure you know this formula here. This will be very important. And then plug in different numbers and looking for the missing variable. Okay, so next one. So if your nominal interest rate for the bank is 10%, that's how much the bank pays you. Your expecting inflation is 8%. Now, assuming the country has a 50% tax rate on interest income, then how much is your real interest rate after tax? All right, so your profit, the bank pays you is 10%. Now you're gonna first find out how much, what is your after tax income. So you're gonna subtract 50% away. That's your tax, right? So to do this, you're gonna take 10% times 1 minus 0.5. That's your tax you need to pay. So what's left over? It's a 5% after tax income. And how much is your after tax real interest rate? Then take your 5% minus the 8%. That's your expecting inflation. So you're gonna have a minus 3%. Now, what that means you are worse off than if you keep your money in the bank and then pay 50% tax rate on it. Okay, so you're not gaining anything at the end. You're actually paying 3% of your money to pay for the inflation and then your taxes. Okay, so this is this. All right, so last question is actually very simple. So suppose the nominal interest rate for the bank is 10%, the real interest rate is 7%. How much is our inflation? So your nominal rate equals to your inflation plus the real rate. Okay, so nominal rate is 10%, your real interest rate is 7%, then how much is our inflation, which is just 3%. Okay, so just know this formula here. Your nominal equals to your inflation plus the real interest rate. Okay, all right, guys. This is all the questions, or actually some of the questions on your chapter 17 quiz. Have any more questions? Let me know. Okay, see you later. Bye bye.